For weeks, a string of mysterious fires had people in southwest Spokane County on edge. Now, authorities have an arson suspect in custody, and they're working to find out if she's tied to all of them.
We remain in weather impact alert mode as the threat for thunderstorms continues through tomorrow morning, and I'm tracking more hot weather into the weekend.
I think people are really enjoying the food. They're delighted. This is the first time that there's been vegan food at Crave.
And get ready to get a taste of the region. Crave Northwest kicks off tonight. 3 days, dozens of chefs, and flavors you won't want to miss. That's coming up tonight on your Night Report. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the Night Report here on KREM 2 News. I'm Sydney Schofield. Tonight, we know deputies arrested a woman on suspicion of arson. According to court documents, she's now being investigated for a series of other fires in Spokane County. KREM 2's Caitlin Galloway joins us tonight with the latest. Caitlin?
Well, Sydney, that Spokane County woman is facing a charge of second-degree arson after being investigated for setting several fires along South Bend Apple Road in Spokane County. Georgia Williams faced a judge for the first time today. Spokane County Sheriff's deputies and Spokane County firefighters released these photos of a trailer burning last night around 6:15 in the 14,700 block of South Bend Apple Road near Edwall in Spokane County. The sheriff's office says it's the latest of several suspicious fires in this area. Cameras set up in the area because of the suspicious fires caught 2 people leaving the trailer yesterday and then smoke about a minute later. Police say they detained a man and a woman. Williams reportedly admitted she set the fire and told law enforcement she did it for excitement. Deputies released the man who owned the trailer because they didn't find evidence he knew about the fire. Investigators continue to review evidence that might link Williams to the earlier fires, but according to the sheriff's office at this time, she hasn't been charged with starting them. Reporting in the newsroom, Caitlin Galloway, KREM 2 News.
Let's turn to more wildfire coverage tonight. The Turner Hill fire is under level 2 evacuations right now. It means get set to leave the area at a moment's notice. More than 100 homes are at level 3, meaning go now, evacuate immediately. Right now, the fire is 0% contained, and the Boundary County Sheriff's Office estimates it's at 300 acres in size. The designated evacuation center is at the Boundary County Fairgrounds. And a new fire started this morning in Okanagan County. It's already more than 2,000 acres. The Kaiser Canyon fire has all 3 levels of evacuations in place right now. It's according to officials for the Colville tribe. Buffalo Lake Road from Agency to Rebecca Lake is closed. The west side of Buffalo Lake is under level 3 go now evacuations. It means leave now if you've not already. The Omak Longhouse is open tonight for evacuees. And 4 fires are burning in Franklin County near the city of Colotis along the Snake River. The Neff Jones fire prompted level 2 evacuations for nearby areas. That means get set. Nearby, the Wallace Walker fire and the Devil's Canyon fire also have level 2 get set evacuations in place. They're estimated at 1,500 acres combined and growing tonight. And the largest fire, the Lions Ferry fire, is estimated at 3,000 acres. Level 2 get set evacuations are in effect, and the cause of that fire remains under investigation tonight. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Let's turn now to meteorologist Michelle Bosch joining us from our Outdoor Weather Center. I know fire danger is always a concern in the summer in the inland Northwest, but we've seen even more issues with that recently. What are we working with as we head into Friday and the weekend?
Yeah, we're still under a weather impact alert. Now, the heat advisories have all expired, but we are still under this weather impact alert because we are still under red flag warnings through early tomorrow morning. We're still dealing with elevated fire danger due to isolated thunderstorms. With that, we're looking at dry lightning. And by dry lightning, I don't mean no rain, but even the rainfall that we saw today really was not impactful. We're talking about a couple of drops, less than 1/100 of an inch, and in associated with any severe or any thunderstorm activity, we could see some gusty winds along with that. Quick check of air quality, though, since I know it was pretty bad this morning. Air quality is actually in the moderate category right now. We saw a lot of improvement this afternoon with the winds kind of mixing that smoke out. Of course, what it does tomorrow morning is going to depend on any local wildfire activity. If you're in the vicinity of wildfires, with those winds calming down, a lot of that particulate matter, that smoke, can settle into the lower atmosphere. But very warm out here on this late Thursday evening. Still 84 in Spokane, upper 80s across parts of central Washington. Here's a look at that red flag warning, which remains in effect through tomorrow morning. Afterwards, that thunderstorm activity will shift into western Montana, and actually zooming in right now, actually getting some lightning, which you might be able to see if you look towards Coeur d'Alene. It's moving northward, just parallel to Highway 95 there. But otherwise, outside of that activity, looking for mostly clear skies. The excessive heat is going to be over with, but we're still looking at warm temperatures all weekend long with highs in the lower 90s. Lots of sunshine for Saturday and Sunday.
Michelle, thank you. The air quality index in Spokane reached 171 today. It falls in the unhealthy category. Despite wildfire smoke from North Idaho spreading across the inland Northwest, folks still made time to go outside and enjoy the sunshine today.
I just checked to see can I see the blue sky? Is this something where it's like totally taken over, or is it still like nicer? It just smells like smoke a little bit, you know?
Not too bad out here, but I live in Coeur d'Alene. It's a lot worse out there.
Experts say it's best to check air quality levels rather than relying on whether it looks or smells smoky. The main pollutant in wildfire smoke is too small to see, but can travel deep into your lungs. To prepare for the next smoky day, health officials recommend checking Air Now or Spokane Clean Air before making outdoor plans. Thunderstorms surrounding the Seattle area led to more than 300 delayed or canceled flights. Some of those were flights to and from Spokane International Airport. The FAA issued a ground stop, which meant that flights still on the ground could not take off if they were headed for SeaTac. It lasted for nearly 2 hours, but the delays continued into the evening. Months after the death of a mother in Canyon County, Idaho, investigators have now linked her death to kratom or kratom-like products. 50-year-old Christy Boswell died in February due to severe bleeding and fluid buildup in her lungs. Her autopsy report revealed that her death was due to amounts of 7-OH, which is found in synthetic forms of kratom. It's the same chemical that's being banned by the DEA, which that ban will take effect on August 5th, lasting for 2 to 3 years, while safety studies are conducted. As the cyclospora parasite outbreak continues to spread across the country, the closest case being found just this week in Idaho, we're getting a better idea of where it started. The FDA now believes an iceberg lettuce supplier from Mexico may be one of the sources, but they are still investigating, hoping to stop the outbreak that's already made thousands sick. The symptoms: diarrhea, loss of appetite, weight loss, bloating, nausea, and fatigue. Dr. Ferric Fang from the UW School of Medicine says that the time between getting sick, getting that parasite, and getting sick could be anywhere from a few days to 2 weeks.
And few people can remember everything that they ate in the last 2 weeks. So this makes it really hard to trace back and figure out which food was involved, because normally epidemiologists would go out and interview people who have a case, find out all the things that they ate, and then match things up and try to find sources in common.
For the meantime, he recommends staying away from lettuce and packaged salad greens until the source of this outbreak is fully identified. If you do use lettuce, buy a whole head of it and remove the outer layers before washing.
For many years, I've called for bold, swift, and decisive action to protect the integrity of America's elections.
President Trump made new claims about election security tonight. Some critics, though, are calling it deja vu. We've got that story in just 90 seconds. And tonight, Riverfront Park kicked off 3 days of celebrating the best food and drink the Northwest has to offer. We'll take you there ahead.